2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Have you been thinking about your diet lately, how you live your life, how you put things into your body? Before, not too long ago, I actually had a food addiction, and I didn't know what was going on. I had gained a lot of weight rapidly, and today I will be discussing with you the way I lost the weight and the way I will keep the weight off. And I will give you a few tips on avoiding cravings, and then another thing, I'll give you a little information about diets. And as far as right here, this is a picture of me during my obese days. I had a son very early, but my son didn't cause any obesity problems with me. But the obesity actually came from when I moved out of my mom's house, because when I used to stay at my mom's house, I used to eat and I'd go back for seconds and she'd be like, Crystal, that's enough. But once I moved out of my mom's house, it wasn't no more than that. That's enough, Crystal. So I was with my boyfriend. He was making a lot of different foods, and I was just enjoying all the foods. I mean, like brownies, cakes, spaghetti, lasagna with a lot of cheese. I was eating everything up. And so one day we had went to Fry's Electronics, and I hopped on the scale. And when I looked down on the scale, it actually said about 167. I was almost 170, and with my frame of being 5'1", 5 feet, 1 inch tall, 170 don't look that great on me. So I knew right then I had to make a change right then. And so what I did, I started exercising, and the first thing I did was I eliminated a lot of calories. Like if I went to Jack in the Box, instead of eating like 2 pieces of bread, I only eat 1 piece of bread, and I take the other piece and throw it in the bag and throw it in the trash. And that helped me within 4 months lose about 10 pounds of extra weight that I didn't need. And I was really happy about that. So I was down to about 147. And then the next thing I started doing, I added a little exercise in it. And when I added a little exercise in it, I got down to about 145. I lost a little more weight, and it was I was able to maintain it on a day-to-day basis. So I was eating healthy, eating fruits, vegetables, and everything, and I was happy about that. And the next thing I did is I came across this book right here, The Fat Smash Diet. It's by Dr. Ian Smith. And this is a very great book, and the diet alone, the first 9 days, it will help you lose about 10 pounds because it's a detoxing phase, and it cleans out all the toxins out your body, and it gets all the cravings of the negative foods, the bad foods out your body, and it actually helps you sort of, a new, fresh way of eating and eating healthier. And so with that, it re-taught me my eating habits, because sometimes we think that we're grown, we know how to eat fruits and vegetables, but sometimes you just have to start it off fresh, like with anything. You have to start it off fresh. So here's a few pictures of my after. You've seen it before, and that's my after. But currently, I did start picking up a few more pounds. So it's another diet that I started, and that's the lemonade diet. And that consists of maple syrup, about 2 tablespoons, cayenne pepper, with a little lemon. And you just mix it up and you drink that all day, about 64 ounces, and that'll help you shed up to like about 20 pounds at the most within 14 days. And the popular singer Beyonce Knowles, she did the diet and she had similar results. So I'm on it right now, and I expect the same results. And again, this is the obese me, which I don't want to be anymore. Okay, now controlling your eating habits and controlling your cravings, because every once in a while we have a craving for a little Bluebell ice cream. It's okay to get it every once in a while, but all the time it'll stretch you out, and no one want to be obese. And so the first tip I have is eat less sugar. And when you eat less sugar and less processed food, you will crave it less because you're not putting it into your body, so you won't want it more. The next thing is cut up some fresh fruits and add a little teaspoon of honey. And that little teaspoon of honey, that'll help you along with the fruits and the sweetness. It'll cut out any cravings that you may have for sweetness. And I tried it before, so it does work. And another thing, you could drink a little tea, herbal tea, and add a little stevia sweetener to it. And that'll help you as well with a little sweetness. And the last thing, I'm sorry to cut it to you like that, but go out and do something fun. Do something that you enjoy doing. Go out to the movies, go out to dinner with your family. Just do something different besides just thinking about food all the time. Just go out, exercise, go out and spend time with someone. Just do something fun. I'm sorry that I had to take it out of the foods. section, but just do something because that'll eliminate your mind from all the stressful things that can be happening at home, and then you can get your mind off food because I promise I was addicted to food, but I'm going through the little rehabilitation session right now. So work with me. So again, to make up your mind today if you want to be healthy and live longer. I know no one want to die early just because of bad decisions you make for eating food, because that can lead to high blood pressure, diabetes, and all the different kinds of diseases. So we want to live, so we're going to have to make the decision to live, and that's by eating right. So again, what I went over with you today is my obesity problem, my weight loss success, and the different diets that I took to get the success over with. And lastly, tips on eliminating your cravings for bad foods. Okay, and now this will be the question and answer series. So any questions you have, I'll answer a maximum of 3 questions. First.
How often do you have to do this, like cleaning diet?
The cleansing diet, it's recommended about 4 times a year, and it's not only for weight loss, but it's to clean the toxins out your body. So up to the summer, spring, fall, and winter, about 4 times a year. That's the most that you should do it. Next question.
What exactly will help you tighten your stomach up, your muscles?
Your muscles in your stomach. First off, people think that people think that doing crunches along with tighten your stomach up, but first you have to burn the fat, the layers of fat off, and then once you burn the layers of fat off, then you can do crunches, and then you can do other exercises to tighten up your abs. Next question?
Yes, ma'am. I want to know, like, the scratch marks. When I had my children, the scratch marks came, and I was so mad. And what can you do to get the scratch marks away when you're young, and then you have babies, and then don't exercise? Could you tell me that?
Yes, ma'am. And for stretch marks, I recently came up with I came around this new oil. I probably introduced it to you before. It's the bio oil, and it comes from Walgreens. And it's good for scars, and it will lighten the scars on your stretch marks. It won't permanently delete them or remove them, but it will lighten the scars on your stretch marks. They can potentially make them lighter and less visible. But for stretch marks, it's because of the elasticity of your skin. More than likely it'll stay there, but it can get lighter.
Well, thank you.
Okay, and do you have a question?
I would like to know, how long did you say that the Beyonce diet worked? How long did it take to work?
Okay, as far as the Beyonce diet, most people do it up to 10 days at the minimum, and some people go...
So in 10 days, how many pounds can you lose?
Within 10 days, you can lose up to 20 pounds. Up to 20 pounds. Some people lose less, some people can lose about that amount or more. And some people actually go on that diet a little longer than 10 days.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is the end. Thank you, guys.